We're the Gapticators Phil and Izzy. We've been full-time travellers since 2018. Join us on our road trip adventures as we explore the world. And for weekly updates, subscribe, like and turn on that bell notification. Well, morning all. Well, we're just sitting having a cup of tea. Of course we are.
That or a glass of wine.
Well,
a bit early for wine, really.
Fair enough. But yeah, we're leaving our little spot this morning and we're going down to a little campsite because our friend's coming in tomorrow for 9 days of hiking, climbing, all things mountain, which I'm really excited about.
I'm really excited about it because I get some space.
He's a really good guy. We get on really well. He loves the mountain. And so we're going to have about 8 days on the mountain. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So we're going to get packed up this morning. We're just sitting here. There she is.
Morning.
Having a cup of tea.
And actually saying that it's just literally a minute past 9 o'clock and it's 24 degrees in here. It feels really warm this morning.
It is. So yeah, temperatures at the minute. So I'm obviously looking at the temperatures because we're going to be on the mountain every day. Temperatures at the minute are between 26 and 27 degrees every day consistently for the next 10 days. But it's been like that. It's actually been warmer than that as well. It's been like that now for the last sort of 3 weeks, which has been lovely. So the floods are long gone. And we haven't had any rain.
We haven't.
Whatsoever. So that's been nice. So yeah.
But it will be nice if it's warming up to be able to park in some shade.
Yeah, that's true.
And be able to plug in and not have to worry about not getting enough solar in because we're in the shade.
Yeah, true.
So hopefully the truck will be a bit cooler at night as well.
Yeah, so I'm going to chuck the scooter on the back this morning. Just get sort of packed up and head down there. It's only down the road, so it's an easy drive. Always good to turn the wheels on the truck. Get set up there, ready for Rich coming tomorrow evening. Right, well we just pulled into this garage, not for fuel, because they've got a washdown point and the guy actually washes it. So I've just asked him how much to wash the truck and he said 80 dirhams, which is about 8 quid, thereabouts. And the truck's in a desperate need of some tender loving care. So yeah, really happy with that. Well, there is the lion's face. There's no mistaking that.
Yeah, it's clear today.
Yeah. Okay, so we're all set up. What another gorgeous morning. It's just beautiful, but just gives you an idea of what it's like. Yeah. It's only about, I think it's, because we're here for a bit longer. What was the cost in the end? Is it about 550 a night?
No, 40 dirhams a night we agreed.
Oh wow, okay. So that's 350.
Yeah.
Wow. The scenery here is just fantastic, and it's right for us. It's right on the edge, so I've got the hammock just here, so that's why I keep ducking. And the mountains are just here. Well, they're all around, which is just fantastic, because that is the doorway to our playground. Well, morning guys. Well, we've got a gorgeous morning in Tafraoute yet again. So I'm just going to introduce you to my friend, a good friend who's come out for a week's climbing and hiking. So we're just first day out on the hill today. This is Rich. Rich is just getting his life in order before we hit the mountain. And we're for a bit of climbing today. And our route really is up here. So in that general direction. So yeah. We're looking forward to it, and we're going to try, we're out nice and early, and we're going to try and get off the hill by about sort of 3 o'clock. That's the warmest time of the day. It's 27 degrees today. It's already 20 past 8 in the morning, and it's about sort of 22, 23 degrees right now. So yeah, I mean, it's glorious, but stay on there, we're going to be baking. Just taking a little breather because we've just come up from down here. It's been a bit of a scramble up, but yeah.
Med pack is in there if you need it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Climber ready. Well, there's nothing quite like a bit of rock climbing to focus the mind. 100+ foot up, the only thing separating you from the ground is a piece of rope, your will to live, and your climbing partner. Right, that is the view. Two and a quarter hours, I reckon.
Just 2.5 hours for 4 pictures.
We carry on northwards. We're nearly at our highest point where we stop for a bite of lunch.
Is that normal 10 metres or your 10 metres?
Well, I've had an absolutely epic day so far, but we're just on this really steep descent over all this loose matter. Rich is on down ahead just to give ourselves a bit of space because there's so much falling rock and debris, so just to keep it safe. He's making his way down, but honestly it just feels like, well, there's no one else out here today and it is just absolutely incredible. Right, Rich, how are you feeling?
Yeah, good. Good route. One of these things about climbing in these areas is always got to remember coming down is usually quite fairly meaty, so some decent down climbing.
To give you an idea, just directly up there is where we were today, so yeah, really good down the mountain, but wow, it's so hot now. It's forecast today is, I think it's 28 degrees. It feels a little bit warmer actually. We had a little breeze up there and that was a godsend, so yeah. So I think we're going to go back and jump in the pool.
In the swimming pool, yeah. I need a shit.
Cheers, Rich. Viewers were busting to know that.
Say again?
I said the audience is busting to know that. Well, listen, there's loads of places to go here. So today's a special day, and here's the thing. 3 years ago, February 2020, just before the world went into lockdown with the pandemic, Rich and his girlfriend Hayley come to see us. And we were on this very route, but failed to complete it. It was maybe a little bit more technical and hairy in places than we first thought, and after many hours and only a third of the way through, we decided begrudgingly to give it up, but always agreed that we had unfinished business. So here we are with our unfinished business. Can we achieve our aim today?
Yeah, there we go, left or right.
I don't think we'll know until we get a bit closer.
I think probably right is the easiest.
Well, I'm not sure going right was the easiest route down, but we soak up the views. We're all roped up. What's the worst that can happen? And we eventually find a good route down. Okay.
Phil's hole. Yeah, just nice to get a bit of speed up. Happy?
Give me a sec. Okay, that's good.
Take your slack.
Yeah. Come on. Come on then.
Yeah.
The Yorkshire goat.
That was it.
He's like a Yorkshire goat. He's like a Yorkshire goat coming through. Kill you. The question is, ladies and gentlemen, it beggars belief, how did Mr. Clark get through that hole?
I'm good with all.
But we all seen it. This isn't some sort of camera trickery. I can't believe the Yorkshire goat actually squeezed through there. There he is, look, in all his glory.
What he's failing to say is he's just taken the video of me going through and then forgot to say he switched it on. Spielberg doesn't have to put up with this.
Well, what a day we're having today. It's just incredible. So, certainly going to achieve our aim, which is to finish this particular walk. But it's just fabulous. There's Rich posing. Yeah, it's a bit of loose matter about here. Well, that's us back down. Couldn't really talk up there because it was quite windy at the top. But what a day, and it's been roasting hot. So we're back down. We've got the scooter placed here. Rich is beside me. I'm coming this side of him because otherwise the sun's up here. But Rich, how was that for you?
Hot. Very hot.
Well, that was 9.5 hours on the mountain today, and we're feeling it. Our feet are sore.
But a sense of achievement.
Definitely ready for beer.
Oh yes, in the pool.
Right, let's go. Finally ready. Well, Rich and I are both in our element out here, but after a few harsh days on the mountain, high temperatures, really remote locations, we start to question ourselves. Well, we've just had to knock the climbing and the mountaineering on the head for a day or two. It's absolutely baking here. It's 30 degrees here at the minute. It's been like this for the last few days. It's been between sort of 28 and sort of 30 thereabouts. And when you're on the mountain, it's granite. It's south facing. You're just exposed to sun, you know, sort of pretty early in the day, mid-morning until you come off the mountain. So yeah, we're really feeling it. We're feeling quite fatigued. And it's a really harsh environment, so if you have a problem up there, if one of us gets hurt, it would be really difficult to get off the mountain. So yeah, we've decided just to sort of have a little bit of a chill. We're doing a bit of washing, had a leisurely breakfast, which was lovely, and yeah, we just got to let this weather calm down a bit. And although I don't think it is calming down for a little bit, that's what's frustrating. I've got all these big plans to do the huge hikes and you know, really maybe overnight, but we just can't carry enough fluids with us. And it's from a safety point of view, we've lost signal when we get up, you know, high into the mountains. There's just no coverage. So again, from a safety point of view, we just thought, right, this is, you know, maybe been a bit silly, dangerous, so we've just had to curb it and have a bit of a chill. So that's where we're at. Well, morning all. Well, morning. We're off today. I can't believe we're finally leaving Tafraoute.
How many weeks has it been?
Probably too many, in fairness.
Yeah,
but our friend Rich just left this morning about 3:30 to get back to Agadir. And here we are. We're sort of just having breakfast, thinking about the route. We're going to head east from here, so northeast, to the Dades Gorge. So yeah, we're going to have breakfast, get packed up, get a few provisions, and
put some fuel in the tank.
Yeah, and sort of wave farewell to Tafraoute, and it's been amazing. We've had a fantastic week. I mean, it's a shame it's been too hot. How can it be too hot? But when you're up in the mountain for, you know, 8 to 10 hours and it's all granite, and it just, honestly, it's just like big radiators, and it's all south facing, so you're just getting the sun from morning to night. So yeah, it's been a sort of physical week and a sort of hard week from a weather perspective, but yeah,
I've had a lovely time.
we've had some pool time as well, which was good. So yeah, it is what it is. We had to have a couple of rest days, so that's it. It's been good, and Rich has had a good time. So,
but now time to go.
It is. So, but right now,
no, you're not doing the let's go.
Did I do that?
Yes.
Okay. No, I'll save it. Right now, it's breakfast time. Okay, we're just putting a bit of fuel in this morning. It's down to £1 a litre. Well, Tafraoute, you've been amazing. Okay, we've got the air conditioning on full today because it's roasting. Nothing new here. Is he going in? Tell me what the best bit of Tafraoute was for you this year.
All of it, actually. Just being stationary for a couple of weeks has been really nice. Being able to walk into the local shops, get fresh produce.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been lovely and warm. It's been quite nice having the pool for the last couple of days. Yeah, all good.
Yeah.
Nice to be moving on though.
Yeah, we are so ready to move on. That was quite a long stay for us, but I think the weather sort of made it.
It's been quite productive as well.
I was going to say, being able to sit outside in the evenings is just a lovely thing, you know, to cook outside, to eat outside, to sit into the evening and, you know, have a glass of wine and sort of chat with friends, and yeah, draw the blinds in the morning and you got that gorgeous blue sky. Yeah, it's pretty special. Well, we're quite a few hours into our drive today, and there's nothing out here. I say there's nothing. Every now and again, there's a couple of donkeys, there's some almond trees, but it's just so barren. You know, and it's only getting hotter. And you can see the strata every now and again. Every turn there's a different landscape. Go on then, Izzy, what is it? What have we got?
Goats. Goats and sheep. Shoats.
Yeah.
Oh, lots of goats, little babies.
Yeah. I mean, look, there's just not much out here.
Well, no, you're wondering what they're eating.
Yeah. Right, well, we're definitely going a bit cross country today. We weren't sure what the road was going to be like. There's a bit of water damage actually from the flooding, but yeah, it's the road's pretty damaged. It's taken us ages to get anywhere today.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. See the damage on the right hand side of the road. See the water damage here today. So most of the road today has been one side, because the rest is just totally undermined or just not there.
And they probably don't even bother putting an actual road here because it just gets washed away every
year. On the left, look, there's the road.
Oh yeah.
It's washed.
Huh. Nothing of it left. Not much anyway.
We've seen this quite a lot actually.
Mm.
Yeah, okay, back onto the road. I think it's just a couple of low points.
Yeah. Do you know what? I'm looking at all that old ham.
So we just stopped to retrieve the camera, and we're in the middle of nowhere, and this mum and all her puppies were just chasing us. So I think, have you got the key for the box? And we're feeling guilty, we're going to give them some to eat. Hello. Look at these. Hello. Hello. Hold on. What? Right, I think that is a good deed for the day, but oh, it's just heartbreaking. We love dogs, and you see them out here in this harsh environment. What do? You know? Yeah, it's hard. So there was a truck driver just stopped there as well, and he had like a baguette. So I just broke it up and gave it to them. So, but that's it. They're still here, hanging about. Look. Okay, we gotta go. All right. Just gonna make sure. Can you look out and make sure they're not under the truck?
Well, there's 6. There's 6
But
of them here.
put the brakes on.
Go. Yeah, you're right. There's 6 puppies there.
Okay.
Aww.
Yeah, it's hard.
It is.
Well, that's it for this week. We'd really appreciate it if you'd hit that like button, leave us a comment, and of course, we'll see you next time. Bye for now.